class. So hello and welcome. If you have not been with us before, we're so thrilled to have you joining us today for our yoga and mindfulness series with AARP and Open Up. My name's Colleen Cadman, and I serve as an Associate State Director of Outreach with AARP in Pennsylvania. And we are excited to have folks from all over joining us for our yoga and mindfulness series. Please feel free to share in the chat where it is that you're joining us from today. And we're going to go ahead and read out a few locations as we get started. And I do see that we have some of our regulars returning with us today. So hi, Anne from PA, our home state. Welcome. Welcome, Irene from New York. Gail from Idaho. Deb from Washington is back. Welcome, Deb. Let's see, some more folks from Pennsylvania. Elizabeth, welcome. Judy from Missouri, welcome. Let's see, we've got Kelly from Georgia again. Nancy from Rhode Island. Oh, we've got Jim from PA back today and Flavia from Kentucky, who are both regulars. Let's see, we've got Lynn from California, Beverly from Montana, Claudia from Texas, Barbara from Pennsylvania, welcome back. Dina from Virginia, Donna from Colorado, Winnie from New York, and a friend on their iPhone from South Carolina. So we love it. Oh, we've got some more folks. Lisa again from Montana, welcome. Some more folks from Virginia, Texas. We've got Jacqueline from Nevada. Nancy from Massachusetts. All right, we won't get to everyone today, but I see Ohio in there. I see California as well. Chandler, you'll be happy to know that LaTanya's already wishing us a happy pre-Friday in the chat. So lots of great folks on with us. We love pre-Friday. AARP is committed to helping all of us take control of our health as we age by providing tools, resources, and information that will entertain and inspire, educate and stimulate, and engage and activate. AARP hopes to create an environment where our members can lead their healthiest lives possible in mind, body, and spirit. And AARP wants to help us take a whole body approach to healthy living goals. Regular exercise and focusing on brain health are two great ways to support healthy aging. And you can learn more about our healthy living resources on our AARP website. Our wonderful volunteer, Jalea, is going to be sharing a link to those resources in the chat today. You'll also see a link to sign up for future sessions of this series on our website. And we are continuing through December 11th this year. So we hope to see you back again each and every week. We will be recording today's class. So barring any technical difficulties, you can look forward to receiving that recording in your email following the class. And we are very excited to collaborate with Open Up on this series. Please be sure to consult your physician or other healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program to determine if it is right for your needs. And we're going to go ahead and pass things over to Chandler to lead us in today's class.
Thank you, Colleen. Hi, welcome back, everyone from everywhere. I love saying that. Pretty catchy. And yes, happy Free Friday. Whoop, whoop. I am Chandler from Open Up Pittsburgh, and I am a yoga and movement instructor here. And here at Open Up, we practice inclusivity in art and movement. All right, so for today, we will begin with a little bit of not working on ways of self-care, but kind of reflecting on a way that you best soothe yourself, that you best ground yourself, a relaxation tool that you like to use when things get a little bit busy in your life and you need a second to slow down. I want you to kind of reflect on that, on a way or a couple of ways that you like to relax or ways of self-care. Once you've locked it in, you can take one of those tools and just apply it now. So whether that is taking a few deep breaths, laying on your side, giving yourself a big hug, massaging your muscles, take what you need now. Becoming still, meditating, What does your body need right now? Just take some time. The pre-warm up before we warm up. As you can see, I love to say something with the pre in it. Nice. And when you feel good, we'll just take a few deep breaths in. So taking a breath in and exhale out. Good. Place your hands under your chest now and feel your chest rise, pressing into your hands. Exhale out. Now, last week we spoke about the weighted blanket effect. Let your hands become heavy on your chest. Feel the warmth of your hands on your chest as you breathe in. Exhale out. Good. Take two more like that. Exhale out. Last one. Exhale out. Nice. You're going to keep your hands here, but we're going to fill up our belly, breathing in, expanding our belly, keeping our chest still, and then exhaling, pressing back in. So only our stomach is going out and in for our inhale and exhale. Our chest is going to stay nice and still and grounded. All right, stretching our abdominal muscles, breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Two more, inflate. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Now assess for yourself what sensations came up or brought up right now while you were doing both of those styles of breaths, breathing in solely from your chest, inflating and out, and then also breathing from only your belly and then exhaling back out. Which one did you prefer the most? Did you feel a sensation with your abdominals stretching out and then coming back in? So take some time to assess what felt good, what felt different, what was new, something you might carry on outside of this practice today. I'm keeping my hands here because I like the feeling of the warmth on my chest, but you can have your arms wherever. Take a second if you want to revisit the breaths, either from your chest or your belly, feel free. Good. And then from here, you're going to lock in your most favorite one, and you're going to use that during class. So from here, we're going to bring our arms all the way up, and then exhale, press the air. Good. Inhale, we're going to add a good morning stretch. Reach your arms up. Exhale, out. Good again. Good morning stretch. Well, afternoon. Good afternoon. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Good. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Really feel like someone's pulling your arm away from you, and we're keeping our chest open, but we don't want to collapse in. So we can probably feel some sensations of a stretch pulling away from our hip, but we keep both of our hips on our mat. And then we go the other side. Inhale. And exhale, reach, stretch. Again. Last one. And now we're gonna do some spiral twist. Inhale, exhale, spiral twist. Inhale, exhale. Again. And last one. Let's hold this. Take 2 breaths. So the breath that you pick, don't feel like you're married to it. You can switch between the two, either breathing through your chest or expanding your stomach, breathing through the midsection, and then you'll switch. Good. From here, let's make our arms like noodles or like those really cool car wash inflatable things. And I'm like, woo. Let's just take some time to become that. So how can we feel very flowy and allow ourselves to just release any kind of fluid in our joints? We're just becoming very liquidy. It's just warming up our muscles a little bit more. Our arms, good. And then from here, we'll place our fingers together and then palms forward. Good, stretching out our forearms, our wrist. I'm gonna take an inhale. Exhale, spiral twist. Inhale back up. Exhale, spiral twist. Again, inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Now we're just going to create some circles with our upper body. Become the fun noodle again. Just figure out ways of becoming very wavy and fluid through your upper body. Getting creative, finding different ways of taking up space. This can be as big as you want, as small as you would like it. In the past, we've spoken about ways of being playful and how can we add playfulness into everyday activities. And yoga is another way that we can add that joy and that fun, making mobility and exercises fun. Good. From here, the same thing. So there's different ways that you can think about shaking out our legs. If you like, you can lean back, reach your legs up, and then just give them a good shake. You can switch one leg, shake it out. If that's too much laying down, you can just give yourself a nice rumble on the ground, safely, shaking your legs from side to side. If you're seated, allow yourself to become like, what do they call it? Like when dogs have the zoomies, just taking some time to wiggle out your legs. If you want, you can shake out, lifting one leg up and the other. So just take some time to wiggle the crazy legs. Good. And then rest here, moving down into our ankles. Take some time. I cross my leg over, but feel free to get creative and find a way to roll your ankle out in some circles and switch the other direction. Good. And then other leg. Nice. From here, let's all stretch our legs out and become into a forward fold, a seated forward fold, stretching over. Bring your chin into your chest, relaxing here. Breathing in and exhale out. Walk your hands over to one side. Breathing in, exhale out, and then the other. Back to the front, rolling up through your spine with your legs stretched right in front of you, seated and or in your chair. We're going to reach our arms forward and we're just going to spiral twist. So I call this like zip zap. It's a very fun like energy passing game. So we're just bending at the elbow from the side. It looks like this. And taking some time to spiral twist. Good. And then we're going to find our way into a cat and a cow. But first, we're going to tilt our pelvis. I have spoken about the bowl effect. So imagine your hips are like a bowl. Last week, I said a Himalayan salt bowl. What kind of bowl could it be? A crystal ball. A crystal bowl, like it, for Halloween. All right. So imagine that we've got this really nice crystal bowl. That's our hips sitting in front of us. We're going to tilt our pelvis forward, tilt the bowl forward, and then going back. So we should kind of feel like we're going over our sits bones and then curving back. Use that imagery of the bowl tipping forward and then going back. And then take some time to make circles with your bowl, going all the way around. Kind of feels like your hip rolling a little bit. Belly dancing. Good. That was just for fun. All right, so we're going to take that and add into our cat and cow. From here, you're going to lift your chest, tilt your bowl forward, chin goes up, and then it comes back in towards you. If you're seated, you're welcome, if you're on your mat, you're welcome to come to your hands and knees or stay in your crisscross applesauce. If you're on your hands and knees, you drop your belly, tip your bowl forward, chin goes up to the sky, and then we'll all curve and tuck our pelvis and drop. All right, so let's do 4 total. I'll stay in the tabletop, but there are 3 ways that this can be done: seated, crisscross applesauce, and then here. So we'll drop our belly, we'll all look up high to the sky, and then we'll curl in. Again, looking up and curling in, adding your breath this time. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, curve in. Last one, inhale. And curl in. Good. Push back child's pose or come to any kind of restorative pose. Good. Take a breath in and out. Allow your knees to go outside your shoulders. Good. Feel like someone's pulling your hands away from you. Walk your hands over to one corner of your mat. And walking over to the other side. Back to the front. From here, we'll tuck our toes, send our hips up high for the downward dog. So if you're in your downward dog on your mat, you can stay there. Another way that this can be done is we're reaching our arms up nice and high. Feel like someone's really pulling us. And then another alternate way, if you like support from your chair, you can place your hands in the back of the seat and we can come to here. From here, let's all just take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Let's walk our feet, lifting our heel up. Keep alternating. Continue to breathe. Nice. And then we'll walk our feet to our hands. Let's come to a mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Reach your arms above your head. Good morning, stretch. Exhale out. Good. Moving into our sun A. And then incorporating some sun B. So we'll reach our arms up, inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Good. From here, we'll place our hands onto our shins. We look up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We'll roll up through our spine. We're going to add that cat and cow now. So if you like, you can stay here in your mountain pose. You lift your chest up and then curl in and up and curl in. Another way this can be done, once you're forward fold, you've done this and you've halfway lift and you've come back down, you can place your hands onto your mat. You'll step one knee down and the other, and then drop your belly and curl in, and you do that twice through. If we're seated, the phrase will also look like this. We'll reach our arms up and then forward fold. Place our hands in a comfortable position, lifting up. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling up through your spine. Your elbows will go back as you lift your chest up. And then we'll curl in and we'll cycle through that one more time. I'll stay seated and you have 3 different variations to try out. Here you go. We'll reach our arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Come into your mountain pose or table. Exhale. Inhale, drop your belly, looking up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, curling in. Come back to your mountain. Again, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Transition to your tabletop or back to your mountain pose. We'll all look up high to the sky and we'll curl in. And looking up, drop our belly, chin goes up to the sky, and then chin falls down to our chest. And then we'll come back up. All right, one more time for the row before we add on. Reach your arms up. We're getting the blood flowing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, transitioning before we do our cat and cow. Good. Looking up high to the sky. And then curling in. Looking up high to the sky. And then curling in. Let's all meet in our mountain pose. Take a breath in. And we'll say, peace begins with me. Here we go. Breathing in. Peace begins with me. Good. We'll add the tap of each thumb to your finger as we say, peace begins with me. So we'll begin. Peace begins with me. Last time. Peace begins with me. Good. We're going to add on now a warrior 1 and a warrior 2, and then a little bit of a warrior 3 today. Okay, so for the seated version of the warrior 1, we'll reach our arms up. The back foot We'll be on the walk of our foot, and then we're going to sit up nice and tall. Nice. From here, the front leg that's forward, we'll reach that same arm, and then the back arm there for your warrior two. Nice. For your warrior three, you have two options here. You can lift your leg up, really squeeze your core, hovering your leg off the ground. Another option is that you can stand up, come to the back of your chair, or holding the side of it, and then lifting your heel up just a little bit. So both are welcome. The same thing if you're standing. We're just here in our mountain pose. You'll step your left leg back. You'll bend in the front leg, reach your arms up. Your hips are facing the front. Back heel is down. We'll transition into a warrior two. Good. And then, oh, I don't want to reverse this time, but it feels so good to reverse. We're actually going to push into our warrior three, holding here. Let's keep our arms to the front. You're welcome to hold on to a chair, anything that feels good. And then coming back. So whatever that level of the leg, you can have your leg low. You can be up a little bit higher. I also like to have a small bend in the back leg, just a little, so I don't hyperextend my knee. And there goes my hip popping. All right, so let's get started. I'll do this one standing, but we both cycle through for both seated and standing together. Here we go. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to do the tabletop one. Let's all meet, and we'll drop our belly, and we'll curl through. Again, inhale, looking up. Exhale, curl through. Step one foot forward and the other. We'll meet in mountain pose. Take a beat here. Breathing in. Exhale, your left leg goes back, warrior one. Good. Inhale. Exhale, going into warrior two. Take a beat. Breathe in. Pushing off the back leg, going into your warrior three. Taking some time here, and then we'll come back to your mountain pose. Nice. We'll do the other side. We'll step our foot back. Right leg goes back. We'll reach our arms up. Inhale. Nice. Going into your warrior one. Exhale out. Inhale. Going into your warrior two. Take a second here for yourself. Shifting into your warrior three. Breathing in. And exhale out. And then we'll come back to your mountain pose. Good. All right, last time. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale. Exhale, drop your belly looking up. Inhale, curling in. And exhale. Inhale, curling in. Exhale. Mountain pose. Good. Take a second here. Step your left foot back. Reach your arms up, warrior one. Transitioning into warrior two. Good. That left arm swoops forward, pushing off that right leg, moving into your warrior three. Good balance. Focusing on something in the room, and we'll step that foot forward. Go into your mountain pose. remembering that it's not about the height of the leg for warrior three. It's about your balance and your focus, using your core. And then we'll reach our arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling up through your spine. Good. And then we lift up and curling in and lifting our chest. Curl in. Nice mountain pose. Step your right foot back. Reach your arms up. Transitioning into your warrior two. Pushing off the front leg, taking some time, going into your warrior three. Have a soft bend in that leg. Good. And find your mountain. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Like we did in the beginning of class, take just a second to do something that feels good for your body, whether that's wiggling, taking a stretch for yourself. What are some areas in your body that might need some love? Lying down on your back, leaning up against a wall, sitting down, grabbing a sip of water, taking some breath. Another good thing I love, we've done a tapping, so pulling from our arsenal of tools, giving yourself some light taps, massaging your muscles, places that might ache. Taking a moment here. These are all ways of providing self-care for yourself. All right, and then we'll reset here. Good. Going into a tree pose, we'll take our foot to our ankle. If you want to increase this, you'll keep climbing it up all the way. And I like to give myself a little oomph. Get the leg up there, and then you're welcome to place your hand somewhere supportive, and the other hand at your chest, or growing branch, or the other side too. It can be as unique as you would like it to be. This is the playful aspect that we've been tying in today for class. Taking a breath in. Exhale out. Breathing in and out. Shake it out. Become the car wash noodle. Good. And we'll do the other side. I'll show the other side, seated. We'll place our foot to our ankle. Or if you like, you can reach your leg a little bit higher. This is kind of going to a figure four stretch, but if it feels good for you, I support it. So finding ways of lifting up, placing your hands to your chest, or reaching your arms out. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale. Breathing in and exhale out. Reach your arms up, everyone, and forward fold. We'll do a gorilla swing from side to side, just reaching your arms out to the side as your upper body is swinging with it. Also known as like a ragdoll pose. You'll take your left arm down to the ground. You'll reach your right arm up. Switch other side. Good. And then you find your way down to the ground if you're standing, and we'll come into a figure four. So if you're seated, I will show this version of the stretch. You'll place your foot on top of your knee. You can stay here, this feels good, or forward fold over your leg. This can also look like you're here, and then stepping your foot back away from you a little bit, and your, excuse me, your ankle will go on top. Take a moment to get the stretch here, or stretching your ankle all the way out and placing your foot to the side, and then forward fold. So picking a stretch that feels best for you, and then relaxing here. And switch. Other side. And then from here, we're all going to do a windshield wipe of our knees from side to side. And we're going to end the way that we started, going back to a crisscross applesauce or a comfortable position. Good. Reaching our arms up. Inhale. Good morning stretch. Press the air away. Again, reach your arms up. And then palms. And press down. A little side to side. Reaching back up. And then spiral twisting. Reach your arms back up. Two more. Good. And then rub your hands together. And then place them on your chest. It's weighted blanket time. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale. So we're filling our lungs with air expanding through our chest. Breathing in. Let your hands become heavy in your chest. Exhale out. Moving into your stomach now, inflating your stomach, stretching those abdominal muscles. And exhale. Two more. Breathing in. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. The cherry on top, you're just gonna take some time for yourself here, keeping your hands on your chest, feeling the warmth of your hands. Finding a moment of stillness. And then slowly opening your eyes, giving yourself a really big hug. And exhale out. Thank you all. If you'd like to put in the chat ways that you like to give self-care for yourself, finding ways of grounding, slowing down time when you feel like things are just moving so fast, I would love to hear it in the chat. Thank you all.
Thanks, Chandler. So I'll encourage folks as we're closing out class today, if you have an idea on how you're practicing self-care, please go ahead and add that in the chat for us. That's really wonderful to share many of these sentiments as we close out class and finish up our time together for this week. I'm going to make one additional ask as we close out class today, and that is that if you like this class or if you have suggestions on how we can improve this class, we're getting ready to do our planning for next year, and we just love to hear your thoughts. So I'm going to go ahead and share a link to our survey in the chat. If you can visit the survey, let us know positive feedback, let us know things that you'd like to see us improve. We'd really love your, we see a lot of great comments in the chat here, but we'd love for you to put some of them in the survey so we can use them in our evaluation for next year. That would be really helpful to us, especially those of you who are regulars who have seen this series grow and grow over the past couple years. So, okay, we're going to go up to the top and share some things that folks are thinking about when they think about practicing self-care. I'm seeing Nancy in here saying walking, mindfulness, and meditation.
Yes.
I'm seeing Barbara saying yoga, meditation, breathing, and walks. Nice. Oh, I love it. Sean says really enjoyed the playful theme of class. Added some wind blowing through my branches during tree pros, which I love.
Oh, I love that.
Jim says an early morning swim at the local Y for self-care. Thanks for the great series of stretches. Ooh, April says EMT tapping. That's an awesome self-care practice.
Yes.
Oh, and I love your comment. Bring back Chandler 2025. Put it in the survey. We appreciate that.
That is so sweet. Yes.
Excellent. Diane's saying playing and cuddling with my cats calms me down.
Oh.
Me too, Diane. That's a good one. Jean says this class is really part of my self-care, which I love.
Oh.
We've got Deb saying breathing, attending classes with yoga and qigong, bone strengthening, gardening barefoot, starting the day with a beach hike and my dog. That's awesome.
Wow. I also love qigong too.
Mary echoing that this class is one of the things they do for self-care. So thank you, Mary. Ooh, Judy says a warm blanket fresh from the dryer.
Ooh, yes. I can even add on some warm socks too.
Claudia says meditation and walking. Flavia says the curving bowl movement. It reminds me of jack-o'-lanterns.
Wow. Oh, I love that. I think we're going to add that visual for next. I have to remember that jack-o'-lanterns. Yes.
Excellent. Let's see. Latanya says, ooh, sitting outside or watching a movie. Very good. Barbara says hugging and walking my dog. Ruthie says sound bowls.
Ooh, yes.
Excellent. Well, thank you all for a wonderful class again today. We'll be back at the same time, same place next week. We'll go ahead and get the link to sign up for next week's class in there one more time so you can join us again. But we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we hope to see you all back. Oh, Jalea beat me to it. Thanks, Jalea, for sharing that link. We hope to see you all back with us same time, same place next week.
Yes, and drum roll. Happy pre-Friday. Thank you all.
Happy Free Friday.